So I've just received the Vango F10 Nexus 2. This is it here. It's quite a small pack size. It says 1.9 kilograms, pack weight 1.7 trail weight. So I'll get it put up in the garden here. We'll have a look at it, see what it's like. I got this from Tiso online. It was £240. I think on the Vango website it's £300, so at £240 it's worth a stab, I thought. I've seen a couple of review videos of it already and it looks decent enough, but we'll have a proper look at it, see what's in the bag, and then get it put up. Taking it out of the bag, you've got the inner and outer there. The inner will need to be put into the fitted to the fly. You've also got a little pole repair sleeve and some material there, the poles, and there's 10 these Vango V pegs. Nice looking pegs actually, quite like them. Not the lightest I don't think, but, and the poles, they have pre-bent sections because there's pre-bent poles at the ends. Well, the long pole is pre-bent towards the end, and the centre pole is pre-bent at what I call the shoulder, like up at the top. So let's get this put up and have a proper. That's the outer up. Took us probably maybe about 4 minutes. Quite a nice looking tent. Do like the shape of it at the ends. That's up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pegs. So I've got 2 left. I think they're just for pegging down here at the ends of the poles. Yeah, nice looking tent. So I'll get the inner put in now, and we'll see how that goes in, how it all comes together. Yeah, first impressions, I do like the look of it, and it does feel fairly sturdy, to be fair. I haven't really tensioned the guy lines much, but it does feel fairly strong. Time will tell, but I think I might have liked to have seen some peg out points, maybe on the sides. I mean, don't get us wrong, it's not a deal breaker or anything, but I think I would have liked to have seen that. But hey, it's got quite a flat profile. The doors do look, on first inspection, they do look quite low. Like the top of the door is quite low when you compare it to the top of the tent. But yeah, I'll get inside, get the inner put in, and see how she looks. So inside the tent, I've got the inner put in. I mean, I've got size 13 feet, like, I'm nowhere near the fly. As you can see, the vestibules, they look a bit bigger actually once you're inside, but they're not actually that big. I mean, that's my hand for reference. But there is these toggles here, so you could unclip that if you really want to do. That clips on there to hold it straight across the centre. If you unclip that, you could pull it back, and then you've got as much as you want, really. And because there's so much room inside, if you had all your gear, like if your sleep mat and everything towards one side, or even in the centre, to be fair, it's going to come probably to about here. You'll always pull that back to there, sit on the bottom of the door, and you've got a big old space to cook in. So it's not as big of an issue as I thought it would be. What's interesting is the inner attaches with a series of connectors over here, one above there and one above the other side, but then there's nothing anywhere else. So the bottom corners, they're actually bungee on the end, and then you loop that out the bottom of the tent onto the peg. Now I know someone who's got one of these, and what they've done is they've adjusted that so they can tie it directly onto the fly. Well, they put like side release clips so they can clip the inner in and out from the corners, as I say, you've got these toggles on the centre point on there, and there's one outside on that side. I'll have to have a look at the centre ends. It looks like there's some sort of connection there as well, but I haven't gotten around that side yet. Presumably it's another toggle like on the floor, because the inner looks very much the same with that triangular piece in there. You've got big pockets at the end. You've got the pocket at each end of the door, little pockets up in the corners. There's loops here and across the top of the other one, and there's one in the centre, so you could put a washing line across there if you wanted, run a light in. But yeah, no, it's pretty spacious inside, to be fair. As I say, the width of the thing, I mean, it's 130 wide and I think it's 230 long. The height wise, for me, it could be a little bit higher. I'm just over 6 foot, and sitting on the floor in the dead centre, my head, if I sit with my back bolt upright, my head is touching just. So if I'm on a mat, I'm definitely going to be touching there. But like I say, for me, the only real downside, because the vestibules I'm pleasantly surprised by, to be honest. The only real downside is the entrance and exit door is really low. I would have preferred that to be a little bit higher for getting in and out, because that's as high as it goes there. Which here, if I ran my hand straight in from the door, it's probably about 80, I don't know, 75, 80 centimetres high, so it's not the biggest door for getting in and out. And I'm not a small lad, so that doesn't help me much. But other than that, first impressions, it's a really nice tent. As I say, it comes in realistically at about 1.8 kilograms, which for the size you've got, and it being a pole tent rather than a trekking pole tent, I don't think it's too bad at all. I really don't. But it's another one to get out and test. I still need to get out in the Vexel, test that one out, and then I'll give this one a run out and see what that one's like. But all the pockets seem decent, like all half decent size. You can get stuff in them all. Aye. So as I say, it's on at 240 quid from Tissot at the minute, which at that price I think it's a lot of tent for what you're paying. On the Vango website it's 300 quid. Don't think I will pay 300 quid for it, but 240 could be onto a winner. Nice enough tent, like I say. I'll have to get out in it and do a proper test, see how she fares. It's got this interior tension band system. They've changed the name of it, and they've gone from a webbing strip to strings, and they come through the door and connect on there, and then it increases the stability of the tent. Realistically, you wouldn't fasten them up until you're bedding down for the night, because otherwise they're going to be in your way, because they come basically down through the door to the outside up to the top here, so they're going to be in your way a bit. So I mean, you could put one in, I suppose, and if you're using the other door, it's not in your way, and then you just connect that last one up when you close everything up for the night. But aye, not a bad piece of kit. We'll see how it fares in out and about. Yeah, for someone a bit shorter than me, it's probably perfect. Like, but as I say, I would like to have been maybe probably 3, 4, 5 centimeters taller. I'd be very happy with that then, because like I say, I'm not on my mat at the minute. If I'm sat on my mat, it's going to be very snug. But, aye, so that's it. The Vango Nexus 2, part of the F10 series.